Welcome back in. We are straight back in. More looting. So in terms of books, I think we're pretty set. It's just we've already read this thing. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice thing. I mean, we've already. I'm not sure about master farming. I don't really want to weigh us down too much. Actually, we're going to take it because I'll show you what we're going to do in a minute. Open that one up. Let's just have a bit of a shout. I don't like surprises. The doors can fuck it up as well sometimes, you know. Okay. I want to dismantle that bed, but we haven't got time for that kind of thing at the moment. There's probably little point at all in opening these because there's not even any containers. All we can do is sort of refill the drinking vessels in here. So 1300. It's not too late in the day. We do want to go fishing. So my idea for general looting would be to pick a spot in the road and just put everything down. You know, here. My goodness me, orange sodas. Yeah. Then when we come back here, we can pick it all up and take it back, and we'll be encumbered. But we can see it quite clearly, you know, in the middle of the road there. Oh, the fucking light bulbs. It's probably not of too great an import. I don't like that little box there. I'm going to put him down there for now because he's doing my head in. So we'll soon find out if it's... Yeah, it looks like three or four houses down here, and then we're going to hit the coast. And I'm a bit nervous because... Come on. We've not seen a great deal of zombies. Let's open this in case we have to run. No, I think we're okay in terms of the alarm. I should close this. It's always good discipline. It's more relevant if there are lots of zombies around. It can save your life. I've seen it on a lot of Project Zomboid. We could do with the magazine that we haven't fucking read. A lot of Zomboid playthroughs. The new skills books. I'm going to take all of them, pretty much. Foraging for beginners, there we go. Because that stuff we're not going to find back in the post office. I think because of the update from build 34 to 35 and 36 meant that those places didn't really get up, you know. The loot sort of didn't change there, whereas these places we will find books we haven't come across yet. And I can't remember what I was banging on about before I changed direction. Okay, we're back. We're into some proper loot now in here. Popcorn. I've been doing my research, and popcorn can be used to trap squirrels at some point, so we're going to take it. We will take pretty much everything here. All the cooking pots I plan to rob and then fill later on with water. And then store them away in case we need it for winter. I'm not taking any chances, guys. You know, timer. Okay, we'll take that. Canned beanses. Lots of stuff. That okay. Right. Anything in the freezer? Nope. Well, thank you for being a proper house and having a bit more substantial loot. Piece of bandage. Bearing in mind that we've found it in the wild, so to speak, we're going to take it. We've got plenty of them from the pharmacy. It's one of the beautiful things about owning the town. Dismantle. I'm still going to dismantle. It's still giving us skill bonuses. Oh, I can hear some toss pots. Oh, I need to read the next book of this. So perhaps I ought not to be so hasty in dismantling these things, and instead we will take them back, drag them back to our hoarding lair, and dismantle them later when we've got the XP bonus. For the sake of efficiency. This is all on our route. coming back home, so I won't go and marry it up with the location south, just south of here. I'll just dump everything on the ground where we are. Time found might be a good category as well to introduce if anyone gives a shit. The tea bag is relevant. That sounds cryptic, doesn't it? Or like I've lost my mind. The tea bag is relevant. I need tea and coffee up on that rooftop that we were at a little while ago, and all will be revealed. Advanced electricity, is that the one? Are you him? Are you the one? No, that's 5 to 6. So it'll be for intermediates, will it? I hear bastards. Let's have something to eat. Hello, mate. You're looking for a twatting? You've come to the right place. Right, let's get to this girl before that fast one gets to us. Quick recce. No. Nope. Okay. And how are we doing? All of our stuff. Richard? Are we good, sir? Yep. If you could make this while you were walking, that would be kind of cool. But you can't. We won't worry too much about double cabbage salads yet. It's never a bad idea because they're so pitiful in terms of how long they last, but once they start going off we'll do that. Hopefully other crops will catch up, but it's doubtful. You can get through them remarkably quickly. Right, so here we are. We're going north and we want to do a bit of fishing. And these guys are not going to prevent us. Yeah. They tried to do their jobs, but they didn't do their jobs because we were doing our job and we prevented them from doing theirs. We have done it 1,437 times, and I would like to at least double that number. Oh, he's a hard nut. He's a hard nut, and we want to smash him in if we can. Oh, look. Yeah. I just feel like I'm a bit edgy, like we're not on top of our game entirely in terms of battling these wankers. I'm paranoid about being away. Oh my goodness me. Well, we can't have this, guys. This won't do. It's been a bit laggy again. I'm a bit worried about that. Yes. I think it looks like a big mob, but we're going to teach them a lesson, hey? Oh, how many friends have they got though? That's the question. And how's our sight? Crawlers would be a problem here, as you can see. Uh-oh. Yeah, crawlers would be a big problem here. One's just getting out to a bit more open ground here. As long as we go back in a line, we're okay. Yeah, you can tell he's not 100%. Must remember to keep going backwards. We don't want the crawler incident, you know. There's a few who look like they want to push through here. Hello. Right, down the line, down the line. These ones are all safe. Let's just have a quick look. Mustn't, you know, only under exceptional circumstances would you ignore corpses. Because we have got the chance of the axe. I'm fairly certain I would have taken the lucky trait. It's a long while ago now, but I imagine we did take it. I can check, obviously. There we go. Yeah, that would get you panicking, wouldn't it, mate? Well, that wasn't the line that we took. There we go again. You wanker. There's more. And the disappointing thing is I don't think we're going to get to do any fishing. Because it's getting a bit late. But saying that, we want to. He's a hard nut again. Boom, 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 boom. Right, surely, yeah, look, we're there, we're there. We are at the water, which is lovely. It just takes forever, man. This area is rather overgrown. The game seems a bit laggy. It's all ominous, you know. Buddy of mine who plays this game, he's quite keen on fishing, and what he does is he kind of locks himself off. He'll build like a little cordon. We haven't got time for that shit, so we're just going to have to take the risk, I think. I'm not one for taking risks, if you know what I'm like, but I can't see any other tossers about, and we're going to get to it. So let's just put everything in the main inventory for now. Excuse me. Rum and Cokes have got a bit of fizz, you know what I mean. Okay. Quick primary. Let's try tackle in secondary, because that's the bait. We'll try. Well, let's place a fishing net as well. Why not? Oh, sweet. Well, it's not taking as long as I thought it would. Okay. Does it? What does it say? What does it say? Anything? Does it lose durability or damage? What, you can twat things with it, can you? Attached a fishing rod before use. So we might be going about things. We might be going things about things, you know, incorrectly. Attached to fishing rod. Well, why won't you let me attach it to the goddamn fishing rod then? What a load of old shit. I wonder if I put those on the floor and I tried to fish without the tackle, I can't do it. Can't do it when the stuff's on the floor. So when it says attached to fishing rod, I think they need to reword that, because that's fucking nonsense, you know what I mean? Are we achieving anything here? Small trout. Alright, okay, we might leave it at that for the time being. And just dump the fishing gear here and then come back later. Check that. You know what I mean? Because it's getting a bit late. Let's make a... I feel like I want another fish, but it is late in the day, guys, so we caught our first fish. Hey, you know, it's nice, it's beautiful, it's wonderful. So we're going to dump the fishing gear here, just where we can see it near this purple bush, and then if we ever find our way back here before November, we will give it another crack. There are worms we can use as bait as well, but we've got the tackles there. And I don't think we're going to have much shortage of tackles, because once we get around to looting the townhouses with the garages and stuff, you tend to find a bit of fishing gear in there as well. So I'm not that concerned. I mean, I've read some stuff about, oh, conserve the tackle because it's decent. You know what I mean? But what do I give a fuck? We're not going to be fishing a great deal, so no, I won't conserve the tackle. The only tackle I'll be conserving is that in my trousers, because we've got no company. It's a damn shame, but hey, what are you going to do? Alright, we're going to be fairly encumbered at some point, but this is all really good. Any canned stuff is just like fucking dreamlike, you know what I mean? Oh, extremely heavy load. Oh dear. Let's go to the bag and let's loot all. I like the loot all function, that's really nice. So we're not going anywhere. Is there anything heavy we can stick? Probably the books on the cooking pot. Just chuck it in here. Can we do that on the move, or do we have to be standing still? I should know this by now. I probably do. It's like one of those instinctive kind of things. Alright. Watermelon. Watermelon? The watermelon is a big bastard. So we'll put him in there. I disagree. You know, they're heavy and they're cumbersome, but do they really weigh as much as an axe? I don't know. Maybe they do if it's a fucking... if it's a whopper. Saying that, I'm talking nonsense. It only weighs 0.9. That's another question for you. Does a watermelon weigh 3 times as much as an axe? I think not. Very heavy load. We need to make something else happen here. And like, it's dangerous doing this while you're walking, because I'm not really looking at where I'm going or what I'm doing. Hammer in here. Bowl in there. So that's the good news, is that we can make some more recipes, which is nice. Tea bag, down you go, lad. Okay, we've got a bit more movement now. Okay. Yeah, there you go, Dick. Use those leggies. How are we doing? How are we doing for time? Yeah, by the time we get home, I think it's going to be episode wrap up. And I'd like to come back out this way, do more looting and more fishing. But I think what we're going to do instead is pick up that sledgehammer and head south and go straight to the warehouses, ransack them, and then if we have enough time on the way back, we'll build 4-gate. Yep, 4-gate, and then that'll probably be the episode. You know, assuming that we don't die. I'm not sure if like me, if you're sort of thinking that this playthrough seems like it's a bit too easy. I think that's partly to do with the amount of work that I've put in terms of securing our future. But you know, we've killed a few zombies. I can never get too excited about like the numbers of zombies killed in a game where the respawn mechanics mean that there's almost little point, you know. The only sort of saving grace is that in the town area, as long as we chill here, they won't respawn directly within this place. So, you know, that's where our safety comes from. But you know, make no mistake about it, that they do migrate, and we will probably see a horde come to us at some point. And then all the hard work of all the building and all that bollocks, that will or it should pay off. Right, let's put some of these bits here. There's so much stuff now, I suppose, to I should have dropped off the battery, you know, to put in here. Earbuds, my goodness me. At least there is stuff to drop off, you know, it means we've been working. Small trout is in danger of rotting before we actually do anything. Right, okay. I know we're damp, I know, and we don't want to be. If we get to the next stage we'll head inside, but there is a lot of stuff to drop off, there's a lot of stuff to do. Cheese, leek, I know the it's sorted by categories, but I don't know, rotten food would be a nice category in itself. Rotten cabbage, rotten bread, rotten cheese. I'm wanting cheese now because, well, not me personally, I like cheese, it's great, but my dude wants to trap mice and rats with it. That's basically what it is. So for me to see it rotting is a shame. That's a damn shame. Damp, peckish, yeah. Have we got any juice boxes or anything like that to drop off? I see the canned goods. Let's just go and deliver some canned stuff now. Excuse me. Geez, we've got a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. Canned beans. The butter in there as well. The order is going a bit by the wayside. But all this hoarding and storing, it's all good, baby. It's going to come in handy. I feel like we want to use foraging for beginners. Lovely job. This bookcase here, I'm not really sure entirely what it's for, but I figure this will be, you know, maybe a place to store some stuff if we're ill again and we need to just rest up and be near the fire and everything. But I think one day I will probably rearrange the joint up here. Garbage bag. Battery, although we're probably going to be taking that straight back out to the other joint. And I think that's it for now. I mean, we're hungry, but we could just eat one of these potatoes and just get to bed, I think. We're not tired, you know, saying that we're not tired, so fuck it, we could cook something up just in the last hours, or take a sleeping tablet, because I don't want us to have a late wake up tomorrow. You know, there is stuff that we need to do. We're a busy boy, and we don't want to be waking up at 10 AM. Okay, I'll keep those ones, keep that one there. I mean, well, the kettle's there. Alright, I won't again say something and do the opposite. Yeah, we are just about there. We just got the electronic shit to drop off and we're back to normal. It's just, it's an ugly game, this sorting and hoarding and looting. Pepper. Okay, Katie. The pepper we're going to use tomorrow, actually, because we're going to make something more interesting. We'll see if we can roast this fish up. Slice, fillet. Well, I've never tried cooking with fish before. At least I don't think I have. So, in the morning, we're going to give it a go. It'll be interesting, hey? I don't like this. Don't like this. Oh shit, we're way over time, guys. Way over time. Okay, apologies, I've run over by about 5 minutes. I am sorry. But yeah, see you next time. Ciao, Ziozi, bye.